And you might hear me say that a lot. However, this is literally the most important lesson that you will learn here. Everything is on purpose. Health, wealth, and peace. Russ, why are you backtracking? Well, health, without health, it is very hard to have peace. Without health, it's very hard to have peace. I would say it is almost impossible to have peace without health. Now, poor health can also be the conduit to peace if you dive deep into it. Okay, so you can actually get peace if your health is poor, but you dive very deep into your pain. Pain to peace is very possible, and that is actually where the transmutation of pain into peace and then disease into health happens. By diving deep into whatever ails you, you are able to realize that there's no such thing. That you are pure energy, and by that definition, you are pure. And by that definition means you can do anything, and that means that you are healthy if you see yourself that way. However, you must see yourself that way. You must see yourself as whole. You must see yourself as healthy. You must see yourself as complete, as healthy. And thus, you will have peace through that. And also, one of the things, by practicing healthy activities, we can actually have peace, right? By practicing meditation, by practicing self-hypnosis, right? We can actually gain more peace through that. We can also stretch, run, train outside. All of these are healthy activities that also bring more peace. Health, wealth, peace. And wealth is just as important, because in order to have peace on this plane of existence, you must have a certain standard of living. And the standard of living actually keeps getting higher and higher, right? Especially in Western countries. So in order to have a certain amount of peace, you must have a certain amount of wealth. For example, if you're hungry, it's very hard to be peaceful, to meditate if you're hungry. And I'm not talking about the normal hunger. I'm talking about years and years long starvation, right? If you do not know how to create out of nothing, how to create out of the ether, if you don't know that wealth is all abundant, that wealth is all around, that you can always find something to eat, if you do not know that wealth truly comes not from tangible wealth, but from the ether, ethereal wealth, leads right back to peace. Us knowing that there's absolutely nothing that can disturb us because there's always ethereal wealth allows us to be more and more peaceful. So by finding your life purpose, we'll put life purpose in here, you're able to have this beautiful triad always work for you. And health, wealth, peace works together. Health, wealth, peace. This is also a mantra. So what do you want in your life? Health, wealth, peace. And each morning and each night, you repeat that. as a fervent mantra, and you feel it. You have that energy, feeling, running, rushing, moving through your body. As you say, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm peaceful, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm peaceful, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm peaceful. And you're smiling and you're feeling and you're moving and you really, really, really feel it. And you really, really move and you get into it. You get into it. That is a complete triad, and it creates health, it creates wealth, it creates peace by activating the reticular activation system and using universal intelligence, the source, the creation, for us. For us. Starts flowing for us. Health, wealth, peace. So that is the beautiful, beautiful health, wealth, peace triad. Let's repeat it after me. Health, wealth, peace. Health, wealth, peace. Health, wealth, peace. Health, wealth, peace. So, and this is foundational, right? We've talked about foundational structures, foundational systems. This is one of the foundational structures and systems. And we really, really like this one. This one has been used by many teachers, trainers, gurus, coaches to elevate their people. However, specifically in the peaceful system, this works very well, and this is our foundational triad. This is true with every triad and with everything that we learn. However, this is even more true here. Everything is on purpose. Everything is on purpose. Repeat after me. Everything is on purpose. This is another powerful mantra statement that you can use in any scenario. Something crazy happened? Everything's on purpose, especially if you don't see the light, especially if you don't see the good outcome. Something crazy, absolutely shit show happened. Everything's on purpose. Everything's on purpose. Use it 11 times and feel the light inside. Feel it. Feel it inside. Feel it in there. Everything is on purpose. Let go of the past. Let go of the fear. Everything is on purpose. Let go of the future. Everything will happen as it's supposed to happen to your highest and best good. Know this. Highest and best good. Everything happens for your highest and best good. Everything is on purpose. This is the most important lesson, and you might hear me say that a lot. However, this is literally the most important lesson that you will learn here. Everything is on purpose. I blew my fingers off. Everything's on purpose. I lost my father. Everything's on purpose. I got tortured. Everything's on purpose. I got 26 surgeries. Everything's on purpose. The other side is also very true. I have the other side. The family that's left, I love them, and they're incredible. The family that's left is even more precious, and they're incredible. This allowed me to immigrate to a new country, meet new incredible people, transcend what I ever thought possible. Everything's on purpose. So this right here happens for your highest and greatest good, no matter what. It is not always up to you to see all of the sides. You can 100% take a look, and that's what assess is for. However, if you don't discover it, right away, that's okay. If you're meant to, you will know the lesson when you're meant to. However, before that comes, know everything is on purpose. Everything. I know this is silly to keep repeating. And everything is on purpose. How do we generate peace with this? Well, whenever something crazy happens, everything is on purpose. Whenever something good happens, that is when we anchor it, we anchor deep, that everything is on purpose. And then good things are happening to us, good things are coming to us because we deserve it and because everything is on purpose. We deserve the good things that are coming, the challenging things that are coming, because the bigger the challenges are, the bigger the opportunities for wins. That's the thing. The universe never gives you something that you can't handle or that you're not ready for, even if you think you're not. Everything is on purpose, and because it's happening right now to you, there is a solution. There is the higher level that you are meant to get to anyway. So get there anyway, because it's right here. It's already here. It's right here, right now. You have it. You are already on the higher level. If you are questioning, you are already there. If you're questioning anything, you are already there. Man, I'm excited. I'm very excited for you. If you are going through it right now, keep going. This is the moment. This is the crucible that defines and that will define who you are. You got this. I believe in you. Everything is on purpose. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.